spicy in here. Jalapeno relish in ranch dressing, in your ketchup, on your hot dogs, on everything. First thing you're gonna do, get your jars sanitizing in the hot water bath. They need to boil for at least 5 minutes. Then your lids and screw-on rings, put them in a saucepan because you're gonna dump hot water over the top to sanitize them. Starts with 4 onions going into your food processor. This recipe is so simple because you don't have to hand chop anything. Let's just give these a rough chop. Little olive oil in your pan. We are just gonna saute these until they are translucent. While that's happening, rough chop 8 garlic cloves. Once your onions are translucent, go ahead and add your garlic. Now you're just gonna saute this until the garlic is fragrant. Just a couple minutes. So while that's happening, measure out 4 pounds of jalapenos and find at least 1 glove. It's very important. I wish you could smell my kitchen. Okay, all you're gonna do, take the stems off, cut them, drop them in the food processor. Easy peasy. Would you look at the size of these jalapenos? That's what he said. Side note, I have picked 2 5-gallon buckets of jalapenos so far this year, and I haven't even put a dent in the garden. Okay, let's give them a good rough chop. And in your pot. And don't forget to save your stems because you can make a jalapeno simple syrup for margaritas. Yum. Okay, so to your pot, you're gonna add 3 cups white vinegar. It must be 5% because we're canning this. 2 tablespoons of lime juice, 4 teaspoons of oregano, and bonus points if you can find Mexican oregano. 2 teaspoons of canning salt, and lastly, fresh ground black pepper. And I don't think you can have too much. Now we're gonna give this a good mixy mix. We're gonna get it on the stove, bring it to a boil, and then we are gonna let her simmer for about 20 minutes. And be warned, your kitchen is gonna get spicy. Okay, so after 20 minutes, I pull it off and give it a bunch of zits. I like it to be thick. I like it to be a little bit crunchy yet. You could cook it a little longer, then you could make it into a sauce if you wanted. This is just how I like it. Okay, and side note, make sure you turn your canner back on high because you want that water at a full rolling boil when you're ready to drop your jars in. Okay, so once your jars have sanitized for at least 5 minutes, pluck them out, put them on a cookie sheet lined with a towel to help protect them. Then you're just gonna fill your jars to that bottom ring. Just grab a plastic utensil, run it around the outside edge. You wanna make sure you get rid of any air bubbles. We don't want anywhere weird for anything weird to grow. Just use a wet paper cloth to clean the rim. Why? Because nobody likes a dirty rim and everybody likes their jars to seal. You do all this work and your jars don't seal, you'd be pissed. Then just top with your sanitized lids and rings. Go backwards once to level it out, forwards finger tight. 1, 2, 3, done. Okay, so now these are just gonna process in that hot water bath, full rolling boil for 20 minutes. Set a timer. So once that timer goes off, go ahead and pluck them out of the water, put them on a cookie sheet lined with a towel to help protect them, then do not disturb them for 24 hours. Why? Because we want our jars to seal. It's very important. Did you hear that? It's the sound of summer. All right, giddy up, bitches. I hope you're canning and gardening and doing all the things because if you haven't heard, it's canning season at my house.